So, what the fuck? So, wow. Well, that sucks.
What happened?
I think now they can finally
I didn't hear us. I didn't even saw that good stuff, huh? Dang.
Well,
Dang.
you heard it here, folks. Or you didn't hear shit here. Yikes. Well,
ladies and gentlemen,
that was young.
TJ fucked up the podcast. We've been on air this whole time talking.
We have. We've been here.
TJ's a fucktard. Shout out to Sean. Appreciate you, Sean.
Thank you.
Yeah, you dissed him a little bit.
Did it?
I didn't diss him. I just told the truth. Fucking. So I'm gonna slander TJ now for the rest of the show.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah,
because this fuck.
We got, what is this? We got
about 45 minutes left.
Yoo-hoo!
TJ's a fuck. So this fucking guy.
It happened.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, we're here now, folks.
Yeah. What we talking about?
I don't know.
You talking about the New Yorker female?
Oh no, that humans in New York shit.
Yeah.
The vibe is fucked.
I can't believe this shit. Yeah, for y'all that are just tuning in, which is every fucking body except for us three, we have been on air this whole fucking time, and nobody's told us that they couldn't hear us.
Such a good conversation.
Our conversation has been
amazing.
It really was. You guys missed such a good thing. Thank you everybody in the chat who just didn't say nothing.
Yeah. You'll go along with the vibes, huh?
Yeah.
They was like, wow, bro, this silent shit.
This is new.
This is it was some real different. It was a Pootie Tang episode. That's gonna be the name of this episode.
Fuck,
Pootie Tang.
I'm gonna rename it. Whatever it is. Yeah,
this is some bullshit. All right.
It happens.
No, it don't. No, and you know what's the funny shit about it? Oh my god.
Is this the worst? This isn't even the worst. Is this the worst fuck up? Or is
here
this the worst fuck
with
up?
The station.
Oh, yeah.
The station. I just yesterday, I swear to God, was just thinking like we haven't smoked the episode since we've been working in the studio.
Well,
is that the problem? I ain't been smoking.
No, smoke the episode means like fucked up an episode like we just did. Like back when we started.
Hey, when you say smoke, I think I'm like straight other shit. I do. I skipped over everything else.
That's valid. That's valid.
Yeah.
No, we say smoke episode. That means we fuck up a whole episode.
That's funny.
Ain't that a bitch?
Just a tad.
Ain't that a fucking bitch?
All that fucking. Who do we slander?
A lot of people.
Did we slander a lot of people?
It wasn't slander.
Charlie.
We told a bunch of fucking truths.
That wasn't slander. He was that.
His dad.
He lived his life.
We slandered. We just told the truth. For those of you guys that don't know, Martin Sheen's real name is not Martin Sheen. He's a fuck who played a role and decided to. Everybody's just fucks now because of TJ.
A fuck.
Everybody thank TJ because he just. Yeah, everybody's a fuck now. It's an orgy. Everybody's just a room full of fucks.
You're a fuck and you're a fuck.
You know when that became like my favorite thing to call people. Do you guys remember the first Blade? Where Frost was like and Frost just kept calling people fucks. That was the greatest shit in the world to me.
I don't know why that's in the air. It just shit is in the air because me and Chardon was literally talking about that movie the other day and just how like
the best Blade movie.
Of course,
I've been on a Wesley run. Like for some reason this week I watched like Undisputed and
I just always like watching movies and
New
trying
Jack
to figure
City.
out what parts were like. Really in the script where Wesley just like jumped off the edge because that's like there's parts of the movie. Motherfucker, have you lost your? I was like that wasn't in the script. That wasn't in the script. They just.
I think a lot of shit I think like they gave niggas foundational scripts like Wesley. This is pivotal to the movie, so we need you to say this. But the rest of the shit was just like
Wesley was like I got the rest.
Wesley. I don't even think niggas. I think niggas start to understand at a certain point that it's like you earned the right to be you. I think very little actors.
He was trying to do Black Panther when he was younger.
He had it I think he had it like written together. They just wasn't ready to put that movie out to get the like traction. But yeah, he talked about that.
Well, because I mean, people forget Wesley really with that martial arts shit.
Yeah, Wesley. Yeah, him and
Chuck Norris and
him and Michael Jai White will really fuck you up.
Bring up Chuck Norris, not this motherfucker. I know you doing martial arts, but come on.
Who Wesley? Nigga, you better. All right.
You said
Chuck
that, like,
old ass Norris.
You don't know who Chuck? You don't know?
I know who he is.
He's saying like
I know he fought against Bruce Lee in the movie.
So you think you can fuck Chuck Norris up?
Nah.
No, he fought against Bruce Lee in real life.
You said
Bruce
like,
Lee trained Chuck
You
Norris.
said like that. Like you said that. Like you
Chuck Norris just said that. Like Bruce Lee just whooped my ass
now.
every day. He said that's how I learned how to fight. Bruce Lee whooped my ass
believe
every
it too.
day. He said I thought I was a black belt who could. And he said I wouldn't stay with Bruce. Like went into Bruce and trained Yeah. He said he just whooped my ass every day. That's how I learned how to fight. Bruce Lee whooped my ass every day. Good. He said I never beat him. He said I just got my ass whooped by him so much that I knew I could beat other people because I started getting my ass whooped less and less. I never beat him. I just got my ass whooped less and less. And eventually I was like, if he only beat me like this, I can beat anybody.
Fuck, no, I don't think I can accept that one. I gotta get him, at least one victory.
Who, Bruce Lee?
I mean, Bruce Lee, 100 pounds, 115 pounds?
Bruh.
You think he could beat up anybody?
Who, Bruce Lee?
Yeah.
Bruce Lee beat up this building. The whole building.
What about Jackie Chan? I like Jackie Chan.
Bruce Lee would have fucked. Son, go back and watch Bruce Lee shit, not the movies, movies.
I watch him on YouTube.
You gotta watch the you gotta watch the shit with the finger push-ups and shit where he stand and he just do this with the bag. Yeah, nigga, you crazy.
He was doing this shit, but like you telling me no.
That's before CGI and Photoshop, bro. That's real shit. Like
I do 200 pounds, couldn't like really like.
Go back and watch his competitions. It's niggas that try to fight him at multiple, like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar tried to fight that nigga, bro.
It's
like,
not even like a size thing. It's like he knows, like,
I can't take that
fighting is an art form, my nigga.
Good.
Like,
he don't count. He's slow,
bruh. Like, I will say this:
UFC fighters can't fuck with him.
Who
can't
fuck with him?
UFC fighters, they can't fuck with him.
I was having I wasn't having a conversation. I was listening to
You played the goddamn game. That's why.
I was listening to Joe Rogan and them, and they kind of have like a iffy conversation about that. It's like that some of his techniques aren't necessarily the best to use in a real fight. Like there have been a lot of fights where you take MMA fighters versus niggas who do kung fu, and it doesn't always turn out as good for the kung fu person.
They're gonna grab him.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's like, yeah, but I also don't think like Bruce Lee would just like Bruce Lee was a nigga who likes to fight. So I feel like
that's my whole point. Certain people are trained only for
certain things.
Tournament combat, like organized combat. Martial artists do not train for street fights.
Yeah.
Like literally Muay Thai is strictly based off street fighting. Like that's the whole point of it, is to be able to fight in the streets with that type of mixed martial art. There's no regular martial art that's for fighting. All of that shit is for dojos, controlled environments, and all that shit. So when you take a motherfucker that even has some slight remote training for the streets and put him in a position to fight a nigga who's only knows how to fucking once you grab that nigga hot in his the fight is over.
Because that would.
I grab both your hands. You can't hot or and nigga, I'm about to beat your ass now. I know how to like my whole, and then like you get certain things like jiu-jitsu. It's a mixed martial art, so you learn how to use counter momentum and certain things and just certain grappling techniques. So you can't, man, a nigga who just like kick, punch, kick, punch, kick, punch. Kick, punch.
I do fucking karate, bro.
Yeah, you
finna get your ass beat. But Bruce Lee was the type of nigga who
and shit like that. That's a part of like technique.
Nah, you can't eye gouge in MMA.
But I'm just saying karate, you can't do that.
Oh, not MMA though.
Nah, you can't.
But my whole point is like Bruce Lee was a nigga that didn't just fight niggas in a dojo. Yeah. He would just fight niggas. Like he would just fight people. Like street fighters.
I think I give him the business.
No, see, my thoughts always about Bruce Lee is that
Bruce Lee.
No.
I'll be there, had to shoot Bruce.
I think the first 2 hits he's gonna give me, I'm like, yeah, it's cool. I'm just like, yeah.
The first 2 hits.
Nah, the first 2 hits, I'm at, man, a nigga broke did this. That bag.
How do I say? The way niggas talk about Bruce Lee.
And a nigga and hit you with 2 clean ones, I'm pulling the burner. Bruce dead.
No, yeah, see, they talk about Bruce Lee like Bruce Lee really enjoyed like fighting. Like whatever you saw in movies, they make it seem like that might have been like this much of what Bruce Lee was, but outside, like Bruce Lee will fight.
So you understand why Bruce Lee died, right? Why he was killed, right?
The Chinese mafia.
Why though?
I forgot. My dad told me. I don't remember.
He was exposing the secrets of martial arts to people, to Westerners.
Yeah, as you did say that.
Not only did that nigga, they kill him, they killed his son too. You understand? His son died the exact same way, right?
I didn't know that.
Do you know who his son is?
Yeah, he had a movie.
The Crow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he died during that movie in the exact same way. A gunshot scene, and it was a bullet in the actual gun.
Oh, shit.
Same way Bruce Lee died. Wow. Real bullet in the gun in a movie. Shoot, bang, dead.
Shoot, bang, dead.
Oh, these niggas is cold. These niggas ain't even, they doing it on, like, don't even wait. Don't even go home.
We told you to stop doing movies and showing people the secrets of the East. Secrets of the Orient.
Don't even care no more though, right?
Bro, they popped his son just because they wouldn't even do a karate.
I mean, for what Bruce knew. I mean, like, so I mean, granted, some niggas might know some little shit, and you don't mind niggas doing some shit for the world and telling some shit. But somebody who knew as much as he knows, you don't want that nigga to start teaching people. And no.
And then he created his own style too. So It was like, nah,
like if you know some shit so good that you can create your own style from it and your style actually be successful. You know some shit. Yeah, you master some shit.
Yeah, motherfucker, bro.
You Michael Jordan.
Yeah, like Gracie, like Hoist Gracie and them niggas. Like they have Gracie style jujitsu.
Yeah.
Who wants to fight them niggas? It's a whole family of them niggas that got their own jujitsu. Who wants to fight them? Think about that.
Nobody, not really.
Exactly.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's so like for somebody who had control over a person like that, and that person starts to go, man, fuck this shit. I don't want to listen to y'all no more. I'm about to do what the fuck I want to do. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Hey, nigga, gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Wow. Niggas don't understand how funny that nigga was. I just thought about that.
Oh, Robin Harris?
Absolutely. I really was looking at you, like, because no, when it was Robin Harris. I was just looking at him to see if he caught the reference. Like,
nah, I caught the reference. I remember it was a movie, right? Or was it a comedy show?
It's comedy. Yeah, it's a stand-up comedy. Robin Harris and the guy who did Baby Kids.
Yeah.
Him.
And he also played on House Party.
Yeah.
The dad.
Robin Harris was one of like the funniest.
The funniest. Well, I don't even remember the joke where he said that somebody was dying. Like, didn't somebody die? What was the joke?
I don't remember. Like, he was just like,
he's talking about when you die, they get you up out of there. Gotta go.
Oh,
when he died,
he was talking about going to.
He died like 89, 90. Damn. He had like a heart attack. Yeah. He died young.
He was like
30 something.
Yeah, he died young. He had a stroke or a heart attack or something like that.
Real good.
You're a dick.
You know what niggas
30
years old.
Niggas eating them Luthers, huh?
Yeah, you did 30.
Niggas eating them Luthers.
Oh,
he was on them Popeye sandwiches.
I just think, like old black people like that, they didn't.
Like that.
No, what I'm saying.
30.
When I say old nigga, I mean a nigga that came up impoverished during.
Okay.
You gotta understand, rich people, like upper echelon black people in the 60s and 70s, still ate bullshit like pork and pork chops and shit like that. That was still considered. Yeah, but it kills you though.
Yeah, that nigga was like probably drinking, smoking.
Yeah, like he's a comedian. He live on the road. He eating in a comedy club, smoking cigarettes, drinking. Living a shitty life. He don't look like he ever thought about exercising. Like, nigga see a Robin Harris. He don't even look like he thought about exercising.
Yeah, his eyes was yellow.
Yeah, jaundice eyes. Yeah, he's just probably diabetes and all that. Back then, you had the sugars. It was just a thing. You didn't get the insulins. You still drank.
It's just right now.
No, I'm just telling the realities of the times of those people. Like when you go back and you look at a lot of movies about olden time, like black people just didn't have access to, didn't know, so we like still eat bullshit. Our diet,
self-care shit just got popping like last week.
Nigga, what are you talking about? Shit, nigga, I was just going to Slater 50/50s in 2010. Like, don't talk to me.
Take care of yourself and
I was a vegan for like 3 months
and go get fucked.
Yeah, but I'm talking about even before that. Like, do you know what Slater 50/50s is? It's the most disgusting shit now in my life to me that I ate this. It's a place that serves burgers. Their burgers, just like
sloppy,
the patty alone, just the patty, is half ground beef, half bacon. So like they literally put the bacon in the ground beef and make just like every burger is made like that. Like that's not a specialty thing there. Every single burger is made.
It's almost like the perfect burger almost.
At that time in my life, it was.
I know it was good.
Said the perfect burger.
Nah, because I watched the Chef Ramsay. Mm-hmm. He put bacon and all that together on his burger, and then he like
no. Yeah, like it's like the raw bacon and the ground beef together, and it was they cooked, and it was just like
fire.
At the time.
I know it was fire back then. I know you was like, put some extra cheese on that.
Heart attack, extra cheese.
Extra cheese.
Hell yeah, that's what nigga knees and back be hurting after you eat something like that.
Nigga said hella cheese.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hell yeah. Y'all going to Jack? Hell yeah.
Try that one out.
Yeah, you gonna die after that. That shit was so like, man, let me tell you something. I be trying to eat food now. I be like, so puss ass appetite of mine. Oh, puss ass nigga.
You did good though. You did.
Man, I can't eat shit no more. I used to eat.
No, I can't. You made me think about food. Have you went to Crab Queens?
Mm-mm.
That shit fire. I went there the other night.
I'm sorry.
It's the Blame It on Quay nigga. Like he got like a little crab spot or whatever.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this shit. It's aight. It's aight.
It's aight.
It's aight.
Got to go ahead.
Yeah, got them. I don't know. I just like fuck with it because it does kind of make you feel like you might be back down there. It's like had some nigga had fried crab and shit. They had daiquiris in that motherfucker. It was.
What is that?
Let me see.
Yeah, send me that. I'm going there tonight. I'm about to slide by this part. You want to go?
Nah, bro,
you going to the Cookhouse?
It's right downtown.
What time? What
I'm going right after this. I'm going to the
I don't even
Cookhouse.
know what's like going.
It's just a little. It's just a little party for Sky. Denise, your daughter's birthday.
Okay.
It's a little party, just family shit.
I'll pop up.
Yeah, I'm gonna slide through there right after this.
It's right by the Staples Center, right on.
Oh, say less. I'm going there right after this.
Yeah, it's right on Hope.
Yep, y'all pull up, nigga. We going to Crab Queens. If y'all listening, pull up.
It's right on Hope Street.
How much was it?
Why are you worried about that? I ain't know.
I'm not a crab guy. I'm not really
God
like.
Damn, boy.
I like catfish, and that's really it.
Shut up.
And like,
shut up.
I like oysters. I like oysters.
Shut up.
Oysters. I love that motherfucker right there. But
I hate when niggas start with the I only and then end up with a list of 10 things. That's why just shut up.
Just
shut up.
I like catfish
and oysters. And then I like shrimp too.
Yeah.
And then if they got a po' boy there, I also like lobster.
Yeah.
And then
calamari too. I eat calamari. I like that. I tried that before. I like that.
Told me,
shut the fuck up.
The nigga
I ain't the only people.
Like
shut
I just
up.
thought about that. Like you went to oysters but don't fuck with crab.
Yeah, I don't really like crab.
Just eat mollusks. Shut up.
I don't like I gotta break the crab.
You don't
open
like
on
working for it?
Nah, too messy, sloppy. I get tired. It's like, man, throw this in the trash. Let's go get a bird.
This is conversations that like.
Let's go get
See,
a bird,
conversations like this let me know that some people just gonna, no matter how rich they get, they're gonna be poor forever. Cause like a lot of my cousins just really be like, crab legs are too messy. I'll be like, y'all gonna be poor forever.
Yeah, I mean, I get a crab just to look like neat and perfect, but I ain't trying to touch it really. Like, bring the burger on the side, underneath the table.
The zombie apocalypse happening right now. Verge finna die.
Oh,
like,
no, I'm definitely gonna be
No,
surviving.
if the apocalypse happen, Verge gonna live.
I'm what?
House.
Only cavemen gonna be left. Boom.
Oh, yeah, you gotta,
When the world ends, only cavemen gonna
Verge
be left.
said,
So
I
Verge gonna be
don't want
perfectly
to. I don't
fine.
want to crack the crab because it's messy. It's like stab that fucking zombie in the face before we all die. That's
I can do that because it's gonna be quick. I don't gotta open it. I gotta put it like it's gonna be faster.
But I don't think Verge shit just come from like, you know how like niggas don't really be understanding shit, so they just be like, I don't like it.
I mean, I understand.
Why you don't like it? Cause it's just it don't look good. I don't like it.
It's not.
This nigga, y'all niggas out here eating sea spiders.
Yeah, but like, I'm not.
Bitch had a plate of ocean spiders.
I'm not trying to come on. Y'all really like crab legs and stuff like that?
Bro, I will sit and knock down a whole crab legs gonna be in danger because of my family.
You wow.
Verge.
I mean, I have it. They make it. I eat it, but like, I'm not trying to.
By the pound. By the pound.
I don't know about the crab legs.
What? By the pound. Knock it down.
I like oysters more than I like crab.
Nah, bring me them legs, shawty. Give me them ocean spiders.
Oysters fast, I like that. I mean, I guess. I guess. If it's already ain't no. I need a butler.
No, give me a sea tarantula. A butler.
I need a butler to open this.
No, what did we used to go? It used to be a spot. What was it?
Everybody used to go to Red Lobster.
Nah, you basic. You basic.
Wow.
I only ate there once. I'm not basic. I only had fries. They didn't even look that good. It didn't even look that good. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It didn't look too special. The name was Red Lobster.
I like them cheddar biscuits.
Yeah, that was pretty cool too.
It's my fault, y'all. It's my fault. I gotta be better with him.
Yeah,
he was like, "You're right. You're right. That's
you on the
shit."
money.
And he said,
and that water was excellent.
The water was immaculate.
Yeah, I don't even drink soda or juice. I'm all water.
That water was immaculate. This nigga's a retard.
Oh shit!
First, I only been to Red Lobster once, so nope, can't say that about me neither. This nigga.
Oh my god, bro!
Can't pick your family, y'all.
Oh, shit. That's too funny. Oh man.
God damn.
I don't even know where the fuck I'm headed with this no more. Just
yeah, we just want to crash.
Just niggas who just don't eat shit. He out the gate. I don't eat this.
The list of 10 things.
Did you want to?
20 minutes later, and I eat this. And I eat this.
Oh, you must be like a joy at like sushi restaurants.
Nah.
Virgil ain't even stepping.
Nah. I had it before. It's cool. It tastes like, nah. Get that out of here. Get that out of here, bro. I was just drinking water.
But you know what? I used to be like that too. But you gotta let your taste buds mature. As you get older and your taste buds mature, and you like, because I used to be a nigga that used to hate crunchy stuff.
What?
I'll fuck like textures.
Like,
certain
like
textures will bother
Cheetos?
me, but
No. I'm talking like when I would toast my bread, I wouldn't want it fully toasted. Like
you
just
want to see a little marks in it.
Yeah, like just a little, or like my
you
chicken.
Still fold it up.
Yeah, my chicken. Even when I would bake like fried chicken, like I would fry it to make sure it was like fried and golden brown, but I didn't want no like extra crispy ass chicken. But like now that I'm older, I'll be like, nah, burn that shit. Leave that shit in there.
Birds look offended.
Yeah, because that's crazy, dog. Like,
no, like extra, like no, don't get me wrong, like a crispy chicken, like yeah, but like how I am now, where I be like, I need my chickens burnt, nigga.
Yeah.
Like lead them bitches, like textures of things. I used to like softer textures, but now that I'm older, like if something is too mushy or too soft, like
yeah, that bothers me. I don't like. I don't like.
That's nasty.
Like I used to be able like what can I say? I guess like I can't eat Indian food no more. Cause you know Indian food's a lot of like purees and mush things, and like the consistencies of it is a lot of.
It depends how I like. I always end up kind of like. Well, I make sure it mixes good, so it'll be all the rice and the fucking. I gotta have it. So
yeah, like right, like I would have to like rice it. Yeah, so it's like even
I fuck with that.
Like noodles, I can't really eat noodles like that.
Hey, noodles.
If I eat it for
spaghetti noodles,
yeah, like or just noodles. Period. Like just a noodle. It just after a while, I just started being like.
Oh no, we off the rails now. Noodles are not something I can eat like daily. Over and over.
Yeah,
like,
no, I would get a little bit.
Like if that shit right there hot, but if it's like, oh, it's been there, I gotta redo it, I gotta rewarm it.
Yeah, because the noodle, like the starch, they stick together and it just become like a bit. Yeah, that I guess. Yeah. Shit like that, like I just don't like mushy food. That shit nasty.
Said, I don't eat crab. Niggas eating ass. He won't eat no crab.
I just never seen.
I like the birds didn't turn that down though. Good job, good job, my nigga. No, we good. No, you good.
I know where booty been. It's been on the toilet. It's been in the pants. It's been on the toilet.
I got it. I fuck with it. Birds.
I don't know where that crab been.
No, it's crab.
I ain't got to crack no shell to get to no booty. I just got spread cheeks.
I ate the booty like groceries yet. I haven't did that move yet. I haven't. I don't think I'm ready for that.
You just ate the booty like appetizer.
Y'all did it though? Have y'all?
Virgin,
I'm a goddamn grown man, Virgin.
I'm 30. I hate that. That song didn't make it hot to me.
You were like, yeah, I'm like, own it. Nah, I haven't did it yet.
I song came out. I'm like, you're all a bunch of fucking phonies, right?
Yeah, you phonies. You phony balonies.
Kevin and Trick Daddy around this motherfucker just by ourselves. Fuck y'all.
Got me fucked up. I've been eating booty since Tiger Village. The real one.
Hey, man, what you think this beard just growing on its own?
Oh,
nigga? Like,
man, look, bro.
It's that.
Look.
And, these Mindful Complexions beard kit, but that's about it.
Oh, yeah, I got to order mine, too.
No, you don't. They sent it. I got it in the car.
Oh, shit, cool.
Yeah, bad. Shout out to the gang, man. They sent that shit.
Gang.
Yep.
Chili guy, I appreciate you.
But yeah, man, that get you some ass. You get you some Mindful Complexions beard stuff, and then you get you some ass, you know.
Yeah.
A nice ass pussy combination. With that, just shit'll fuck around and
I mean, I have like kind of licked it, but it was like around.
All right, here, I'm gonna give you the same one I give everybody. TJ's heard this 1,000 times. You ever ate pussy?
Of course.
You ever ate pussy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you ate some ass. Because it's impossible that somebody do all that squirming, jumping, and shaking. You got to hook her legs to get her to sit still, and you ain't end up with your face.
I mean, I have, but it was not like I wanted to, like.
You ain't never thrown her knees behind her chin?
Yeah.
Okay, bro. You ate some ass. All that when you like this and that's not a controlled lick.
It's more distance.
You're going.
Look,
you in the moment.
Hang on. It's a farther distance from your eyebrow to your fucking eyelid than it is from a pussy hole to an asshole.
You understand that, right?
Now you say it like that, yeah.
Like, put your finger over that little space between your eye and your. That's
farther.
Less. You got less than that.
That's 10 yards farther.
I mean, she did like it more.
Yeah,
she went crazy. I was like, yeah, you like that? I mean, maybe I should keep going. Like, I didn't think it was gonna be that special.
That's it. That's what does it for you.
Yeah, because I thought like I heard it, but it was like, I can't.
You do a lot of things.
You got the inhale. That inhale.
I said, oh shit.
The inhale.
I see why these motherfuckers eating ass now out here. I see why everybody crunching on some booty.
Crunching on some booty. First off, you gotta crunch on some booty. You
got some crunchy ass, nigga.
Hey, some of these dudes you crunching on some booty.
You gotta go to the doctor. You niggas is gross.
Yeah, I know they do.
You eating crunchy booty, you gonna have strep throat.
Yeah. Wow. You know, some people gotta take what they can get.
No.
Shit.
Take a shower, bitch. That's what you can get.
Look, bro. Ain't nobody should know. Nobody should be out here eating refried ass, nigga. Like, god damn.
But hey, some people
strong man got that. Had some deep fried booty last night. Went to the county fair. Had some deep fried booty.
Put that motherfucker in the shower and boil it.
Oh man, I had the perfect intro song for this episode too. I'm gonna play it on the outro. I should have played it when we got restarted after the fuck up, but yeah, man, I don't know about nobody crunching on no booty, but I definitely I've tongue punched an asshole in my day.
You stupid.
Little tongue punch. You gotta hit that.
You gotta get your technique, man. Speed bag that motherfucker.
Speed bag the booty.
Hit it with some haymakers. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Shit. You know, loosen up, nigga. Put your weight on it.
You gotta put your weight on it.
Somebody special probably get that shit fucked up.
Here you go. Indeed.
Nah, I can't just.
You are not an old piece of shit yet.
Come on, man.
Virgil ain't got, man. Virgil, I gotta get
I'm
fuck
lemon
how
juice
I
and
fuck.
sea salt. Lemon juice and sea salt, man.
I remember them.
He ain't got no seasoning.
Like, nigga, I fuck how I fuck.
I like to be like real professional with my shit. You feel me?
I've never put the word professional and fucking in the same sentence.
Why you want to be professional in the one avenue of your life you get the control?
You know what it is? It's like, it's my ego, really.
What about it?
It just like, you're going to do certain things, bro, and that's like.
You know what your ego should always be?
What?
Satisfying a woman. If your ego with sex is about you, then go jack off.
No, it's not. Okay, not the sex.
Go find a mirror and jack
not
off.
The sex. But when I'm with a girl, like just kicking it, and we just like messing around, but we're not having sex, it's definitely like about me being perfect. It's almost like I want to be better than you.
At what? Kissing on her neck and
I don't know.
rubbing her booty?
I gotta like.
If you got your clothes on, you ain't doing shit. What you gonna cuddle the fuck out this bitch?
I'm like.
Yeah, you lost me at first. I thought it was
it's
like, you know,
okay,
I thought you were trying to like
somebody got a big ego,
but
I'm an egomaniac. So
got you.
It takes over a lot of times. It's like it's not.
But what are you trying to prove in that moment?
That you know what I'm saying. Once you start saying I'm better, like you the best, you the greatest, like it's just like. That's what I want to hear.
Are you competing with like the ghost of Dick's past? Like,
no, I'm just. I don't know what I'm competing with. I just like hearing that. I just like hearing it.
You competing with the ghost of pussy's past.
Yeah, like that's what it sounds like when you say she says I'm the best, so I'm better than all these other niggas.
No, because I don't care. I don't care. I know it don't hit my head like that, but I just like hearing that I'm the best. Like I just like being the best. I don't know why I like being the best. It's just something that
I get you. I get you. We've all gone through that stage. And I get you. It don't matter.
I know it don't
because
matter.
all I'm gonna tell you the best.
Of course, they with you right at that moment. The next nigga gonna be the best, and the one after that, and the girl probably next.
As soon as y'all break up, you got a little dick.
Yeah.
Stop trying to focus on that.
Not do that. I gotta go fuck her friends or something now. Talking that crazy shit.
You don't.
Why am I not? Why am I friend really bad though? Like
because that bitch crazy too.
Yeah. Like
because birds of a feather flock together, and if that bitch you just finished fucking is crazy, and guess what? That bitch friend crazy too, because she the one telling that bitch to say that dumb shit. Because before you go say some dumb shit, you gonna run it by one of us, and one of us gonna tell you no.
But don't every guy like crazy girls though?
No.
You
like them right now because you're young and you ain't got nothing to do. When you get older, and you got more shit to do, you don't have time for no crazy bitch. Yeah, like you ain't never had nothing to do, so you don't mind a girl calling you all day and blowing your phone up and wanting to be with you because you ain't had shit to do, nigga. But go be with this bitch.
Oh, look at the segues. You got to Tory Lanez these motherfuckers, man. You got to have some goddamn standards on this bitch.
Yeah,
that shit blew up the internet, my nigga. Like that shit was so fucking funny. But true, like it to have.
I didn't listen to Tory Lanez speech about anything.
It was just I haven't listened to the whole interview, but it was like a clip where in the clip he was talking about.
I seen where he said, "Don't expect a guy to buy you something that you can afford." It was
kind of like that, and then he kind of like it just turned into all these. I've had like 4 conversations about this about just basically niggas having standards, and it just kind of what you're saying is like I like a crazy girl. No man, I like
know your worth.
Yeah,
I like a woman crazy. But I'm just saying,
we've been saying know your worth forever. Like you can say it in whatever synonym that you want in regards to knowing your worth, but. Bro, crazy is just because you had a lot of time on your hands. You had a lot of time on your hands, so crazy was convenient for what you wanted. This bitch was obsessive, so that means she always wanted to roll with you and be around you. And that was convenient. It was flattering to you. A person with a big ego, that's what's flattering to you is a person always calling you and wanting to be with you and showing you that attention. As you get older, though, nigga, you start to settle into who you are, and that ego and that pride start to go. Because if it don't go soon, you're going to be fucked. Because with you 25?
24, by about 24,
yeah, if you don't let it go soon, somebody going to take it from you. Yeah. No. I'm not saying
I
know
what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some little girl gonna come about
and fuck
it all up.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna be ready. She gonna fuck you. She gonna nigga flip your head upside down. You 25 now, so it's really gonna be bad. I got a homeboy going through that shit right now.
I think you're talking about him.
Yeah, don't be that nigga. Don't be that nigga. Nigga will set his asshole on fire to get his bitch back.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do all that.
Nigga would, shit. Don't be that nigga, bro. Let that shit go.
That bad?
Nigga, let me tell you something, bro. Man, everybody gonna go through it. Everybody gonna go through it. You gonna lose one that's gonna if it ain't happened to you yet, you should be worried. Cause nigga, if you don't, cause that's the one that teaches you, like
who you are. Reality.
What you really want.
Yeah.
What you really want. Like that one that you ain't gonna see her coming. She ain't gonna. It's gonna be out of nowhere. It's gonna be something that just started off cool.
Yeah.
And she was cool with it just being something cool, and she's still cool with it being something cool. But you like, nah, this, you know what I'm saying?
Because I be push that button over
and she's
there.
like, nah, you know,
We
just
can just be cool.
we cool. Like then you gonna find out some fucked up shit. Like she been had a nigga this whole time and just had you on the side, and you just like, oh,
Head up a little bit, yeah.
oh, word.
Yeah,
You been had her on the snap and shit. You done put on the Instagram story while she in the car.
But like
you
in
done
my
showed
head,
her.
but in my head, like if you ain't putting me up there, because I know I was gonna do it. I mean, I'm already assuming something, you know.
All right.
Yeah. I'm not putting no girl.
Bruh, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bruh.
It's
Bruh.
gonna, like you gonna
Bruh,
smack real
go.
quick. Like,
Don't.
it just
Let me tell you
happened.
something. I used to have these same conversations with my boy. Same conversation I'm having with you.
Nah, but we blood ladies. That's different.
Nah, no. He wouldn't listen. He would say everything you said. Every
Okay.
deflection, not me.
Okay.
I got.
Let me
And
try
then I
some
be,
listen. Let me listen.
yeah, like I would
Let me learn this mistake. Let
be
me
having
go
to remind that nigga like, bro, I used to tell you all the time this. He like, I know, man. I do anything,
ahead.
bro.
My ass on fire.
Yeah, right. Trying to buy engagement rings and all kind of dumb
why?
shit, bro.
Oh, shit.
Don't be that nigga. Like that niggas go through it.
She with another dude?
I don't know. That's not my business. I'm only telling you about just niggas. Not just him though, but like it's been mad niggas that I've known that have had that experience. That it's just like me myself, nigga. Like I said, don't be a nigga that lose your. Be like, oh man, this shit, man. Yeah,
Deep ass shit right
that right there. That's all you gonna be able to say, man. This shit, man, man with the shit.
I don't like how that sounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Tis a kick in the balls.
Yeah, nigga. That's why I say let that pride and that ego go, bro. You don't worry about none of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
If you be the best possible you, nigga, then you gonna be the best. Max you out. Yeah, just max you out.
That's really like that's the move. Like if you just focus on being like dope ass verbs, like what's meant for you is meant for you.
Yeah.
Like a cool like
you fuck around, you might be competing with some shit that ain't even yours to win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You out here trying to run the 400 and win that shit. That's not even your event.
Yeah.
Why you give a fuck about
You're
that?
200. You're a 200 guy.
Run your event, my
not
nigga,
even
and run your
You
event.
might fuck around and realize you a long jumping nigga. Like you're not even
Exactly.
on the track. Yeah,
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
I had bounced this whole time.
Yeah.
You realize,
yeah, like
okay.
oh shit, nigga,
My
I didn't
nigga,
know
run
I
your
was
race,
good at
stay
pole
in your
vault.
lane,
Like,
bro.
yeah.
Run your race, stay in your lane. Stop trying to be the best because guess what? You be sitting there mad at yourself for not being the best to a girl, and now you realizing this whole time this bitch a lesbian. She just don't like dick.
Yeah.
She just in the closet right now, just trying.
Yeah.
And you sitting there mad at yourself like this bitch said I ain't the best. Yeah, it's the best of some bitch that was on her basketball team. Like it's just that's just what it is. It's life, nigga.
Yeah,
It's life.
I think most girls are kind of like gay anyways. A little bit in there.
Okay, you.
Gosh, you really are green. God damn, you green,
said-
boy.
What you
We
mean?
was-
think
I
most
like
girls
how
a
this
little
car
bit
was
gay.
driving and verse. Give me that wheel real quick. Y'all thought we was having fuck that, nigga.
You ever like get a piece of chicken, right? And you season up one side of it real good, and then you flip it over, and the other side ain't got nothing on it. You be like, oh, this shit all over
Bird
again.
hit the gas, and he said it so serious, like that was Virg's profound thing. Like,
Yeah, that little
I think
gay.
I
Because
think
every girl like even though like they just be on like she kind of look cute, and that could be the girliest girl. But
You
they
do
like,
you do the same thing, bro. You just don't know it. You do the same thing with niggas.
Nah, hell
You
nah.
just do it in a way, nigga. Let me tell you something.
Nigga,
You
what?
ever been with your homeboys?
last
You
week
ever
was-
said a nigga had bitches?
Hell nah.
Stop
I'm
it.
not gonna never give a nigga that much credit.
nigga, last week we was talking about Miles Garrett. You was like, that nigga big as a
fuck.
motherfucker.
Okay,
That's it. You just basically you just said that nigga was buff.
swole as
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, you
God
okay, that
damn.
was.
We just say shit differently.
Yeah, okay.
Like you tell a nigga like, boy, you fast as shit.
Okay.
You're admiring how fast this nigga runs. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
When you see a nigga that hoop, you be like, that nigga cold on the court. That's the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
thing as when
yeah.
bitches be
That
seeing their
makes
homegirls,
sense.
bitch, you bad. Like, that's the same shit. We just compliment niggas about what we do.
Okay.
That's just be what it is. Like, you tell a nigga he funny. That's the same shit.
You right.
That's a
That
compliment,
Virg
nigga.
said that shit like, hey, every bitch just sucks a pussy every now and again.
Yeah.
Like, that's what
I
they
know,
do.
just get that shit ate, you know, and call it a day.
If they all getting their shit ate, somebody gotta be eating it, right?
Yeah.
So that means somebody. It's a group.
Yeah, you know, dyke, whatever. Testing it out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, testing it out.
How many times can they test it out before they become lesbians?
Shit.
Because Tank said guys can suck a dick at least twice before
Nah,
they get it.
hell no. He do it once, he done.
All right, so what about a woman?
Shit, they do it once, they done too. Like, same rule apply. They want to be equal, right? We gonna give them the equal rights. You know what I'm saying?
You bitches got equal restrictions.
Everything we got, y'all got. Their own, yeah. They like
First
that.
time you dabble in some pussy, you better get a rainbow flag,
Yeah,
bitch.
you better get your little ring and all that from that little chick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't play that. Yeah.
Bird.
Yeah, you can't listen to no damn Tank. R&B singing ass nigga.
Why you can't listen to Tank, man?
Hell, nah, I can't. Cause this dude saying like, you do it twice. You just wanted to try it out. You can't what? You can't want to try it out.
I like that people have 100% took what Tank said. They're like for a fact that one part, but fuck it.
I didn't like really like watch the whole thing. I just seen that part.
Back to a corner.
People who just
it's still funny.
He just did a man thing. He got backed in the corner and didn't want to give up his pride and his ego, and then he got stuck with now.
He just kept going.
He kept going. Didn't want to give up that pride and that ego. That shit kept him going and wanted to make him prove his point. So now you stuck in the corner with if you suck 2 dicks, you're not gay. So now people think that you suck 2 dicks and you right there on the border. And
he just like he like kind of like R. Kelly. When he said you like older females, I like all ladies. All women, all girls.
Tank was like R. Kelly,
but like this, how you said, like he got backed into a wall, and he's like, "I love all girls." Instead of him saying, "I just like older females."
No, R. Kelly
he couldn't let it go.
R. Kelly just was.
No, like, I think I understand what he's saying. R. Kelly is the epitome of getting backed in a corner and saying certain shit, like the interview where like
R. Kelly, but see,
Torre was like, "How old is
R. Kelly could have easily just said,
"How old is teenage?"
R. Kelly could have just said, "I don't like teenage girls."
Yeah,
like, that's all
but he couldn't.
And Tank could have just really went, "I don't dabble in sucking dick. I don't know no sucking dick rules. If people suck dick, that's their business. So I'm not focused on the guidelines of sucking dick. Right. That's just it. And that could have just been the end of that instead of just like sucking dick. You suck 2 dicks because if a dick is 6 inches and you only take this much, then it's not a full dick.
You only sucked a quarter dick.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like
what? Can't suck a quarter dick.
Yeah.
Everybody know you got suck
even me personally, I sucked a dick at 3/4. What's 3/4 of a dick? He was a dwarf. He was kind of tall. Like just all these dick sucking rules that Tank just made up. Like, just don't do that. And just being like, I don't know shit about that, y'all. Like, I just don't.
Crazy.
That's just the shit. Like, don't get backed into a corner because that's the shit I'll be talking about pride and ego, though. That's shit that won't let you just be like, I lost that argument. Yeah. Y'all right.
A lot of people
or whatever. Like, I would just much rather be like, hey, you know what? Y'all have way more experience on sucking dick than me. If I'm sitting at a table with 3 women on a show called Lip Service, I'm willing to concede that y'all probably have way more dick sucking experience than me. So I'm not going to ask no rules because I'm sure y'all talk to other gay people and people who actually suck dick who are way more qualified to be like, I accepted being a dick sucker after I sucked this many dicks. Like, so I'm not even in that. Like if me and Young and May sitting down and we talking about like being a pussy eater and how many pussies you ate before, like that's somebody I would, but I wouldn't sit and talk with. No.
Nah, he wasn't. Yeah, you right. Ego and pride.
You don't do this and you don't even want to be a part of the people that do this. But so why are you speaking for them? That's just my whole thing. I just would have stopped. I don't suck dick. I don't want to be a part of the sucking dick crew. Yeah, I'm so just
the crew.
Are the gang? What is it? A gang? Are they a gang?
I don't fucking know.
They got jackets.
They got motorcycles.
They're like greaser jackets. Nigga.
You just see a whole just come up on motorcycles.
You pull your fucking dick.
That's so goddamn funny.
You get off the motorcycle and chaps and knee pads.
That's so goddamn funny. These motherfuckers. You know
that seems like homophobia.
We sucking dick sucking any dick that's still in town after sundown.
Yo, that's like a homophobe's worst nightmare. Like it's just aggressive gay niggas out here. Yeah, cut you motherfuckers out after 11:30, niggas.
And that's what I heard. And I always go back to that where people be like, "Oh, you're homophobic." I'm like, not me personally, like, but if I hear somebody try to label somebody homophobic, I'm like, yo, what about if he just grew up in the neighborhood with some really scary gay people? It may be a reason that a nigga homophobic.
He got beat up a couple times.
You not even got beat up. You got to understand that. You got to understand for certain niggas from certain environments, like certain homosexuals that you see scare you. That's just all I'm saying.
All training scared me.
Training scare you?
Oh, fuck yeah. Them motherfuckers use these like buff and shit. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh my god.
It's a nigga.
You be like, you get your knees up when a transsexual come around.
Nah, I don't fuck that walk away.
They be buffing shit.
So what would you do if Caitlyn Jenner came around?
I probably like throw up a little bit.
Wow.
Really?
Like, yeah. I'm sick. I can't. It ain't nothing. I like you cool, but it's like my brain just can't take it. My body's like fuck that.
Can't take what?
I just can't. Cause I know what you is.
What are they?
Shit. You a bigger.
What?
Yeah, the homie had a term called bigger.
Bitching a nigga.
yeah. I call them Transformers, but like.
Wow. So what we gonna do after this show is we gonna start referring to him by the proper name. Because I can't allow you to walk around and be disrespectful to a whole.
Transformers? Shapeshifters?
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I wouldn't call them that. I would just be like, I mean,
you just said I call them that.
I do call them that to be funny. I don't want to like.
That's just like white people that say like, no, I call them black people. But I mean, don't say nigga behind closed doors. It's funny.
I mean, what you call them then?
Whatever the fuck they want to be called. They
People-
names. Transsexual,
just call them their
transgender.
names.
I just call them trans
Listen,
people,
you know.
trans woman,
Nah, I
trans
thought they
man.
like trans, like anything with tranny, trans.
If I get corrected, if somebody be
Transgender,
like,
transgender.
I don't like trans, I like this term, then I call them that term.
That's fucking crazy. That shit is wild.
Yeah.
This is wild.
No, because I mean, like they got a chief or like a leader or captain, right? That like always
What
display.
the fuck?
They like
They got a leader. They taking that serious? They got a leader?
when you hear the LGBTQ, they got like an office, right? And it's like a president.
They got an office? God damn. I didn't
It's like gay coalition rights and shit like that. This coalitions for like when gay people get insulted or like something happens to gay people.
Are y'all serious?
Yeah,
Bruh.
you know how we got like the NAACP and Black Lives
But we've
Matter.
been fucked up for years, though.
But everybody got something. Everybody got a group that represent them. Nigga, the Hells Angels got an office.
I'm just in shock, to be honest. I don't even know why they need an office for. They already everywhere. They run the world. So, what you need an office for?
But
You know that's how everybody feel about everything they don't like, right?
What?
You understand that, right?
What, run the
Everything
world?
that everybody feel like that they don't like, they feel like it runs the world.
No, but they kind of
No,
they're
just
taking
like-
over. They're taking
Just
over.
like the
slowly.
Mexicans is taking all the jobs and shit, right? To white people.
Yo,
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm, you
Yeah.
understand what
But
you
like-
sound like right now?
Yeah, no, I know.
You getting what you sound like right now, right?
No.
I love you. That's the only reason I'm doing this.
No, because I get what you're saying, but I didn't work with other black people, and he told me straight up, like, I'm too overqualified for this. Like, it's a job, bro. Like, he just walked out. I see. That's why we don't get jobs, because it's stuff what you just said.
No, it's shit that you. That's
that's-
a part of knowing your worth. Some shit
Yeah,
you
some shit you
overqualified
That
for.
nigga had a
overqualified
high school
for.
degree like me. How did you over?
First off, you get a diploma from high school. You don't get a degree from high school.
A diploma, whatever. You got a piece of paper that says you know something. You know what I'm saying?
But what about his work experience though, Verge? How old is this nigga? What did he do?
At the time, probably like 21. He probably like 21 too.
How long had he been working? Like the job that he had, was he about to make less money than if he would have came over here? Like it's different shit. His jobs, I've really been like, I'm overqualified for that.
First job, I think he might have worked at McDonald's. Like, bro was just like talking out his ass, and I was like, yeah.
Okay, he might have been talking.
He might have been talking out his ass, but there's jobs I've turned down and
tons
been
of
like, bro,
situations.
I'm
Yeah.
overqualified for that. You're not gonna pay me
That's
that.
different.
Yeah, but
I'm not gonna go for 25 to 19.
yeah, shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've literally had shit like
Yeah,
that.
you went from 850 to 9 probably. He just like, I'm too overqualified. I need to be upgraded.
And I mean, if he's willing to put the work in to go do that, and I think that's the same thing. Like, that's how niggas usually feel before they go do better or get stuck in wherever or have nothing. Like, you decide I'm better than whatever a motherfucker is offering me,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go do better.
Jackie's banging on Verge.
What'd she say?
High school degree.
Oh shit, yeah, man. Hey, it's a piece of paper. Who cares? Like,
And Transformers is rude. That's what it was. You were told that Transformers is a rude statement.
I shapeshifted. You call me whatever you want.
Oh shit.
Yeah, didn't I tell you stop
I'm
that?
not being funny. I'm being funny. I'm
This
just
nigga
being
Verge
funny.
is
I'm
double
just
That ain't
being
funny. Stop that
Verge
shit.
said, "Fuck it."
I had a couple more names in my head I could have ran down.
No, you
but-
keep the motherfuckers in your head. And later on, you let them out your ear. Don't let the motherfuckers back
shit.
in, man. You can't be around here disrespecting people like
Nah,
that, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't mind being hated. Like,
Because
it's
I mean,
cool
what
with that.
and what has a trans person really ever done to you? And the
Nah,
motherfuckers probably
nothing.
never even spoke to you.
But it's like a joke. It's not supposed to be taken serious.
I mean, some shit you just don't joke about.
I mean, somebody was like, "Verge, you small and you black." I'll be like, "All right,
No, nigga, them just facts.
yeah." That you trying to be funny because you said it. Now I'm be funny with you. You ugly and you tall. Motherfucker, like now we
But
being
ain't
funny.
nobody ever been like, tall people can't use this bathroom. Like, it's real struggles that certain motherfuckers go
What-
through. That's kind of like,
like,
all right, nigga, right now I'm
You
doing
know how
going
somebody,
through
you
some
know how
shit.
somebody walk up to you and they say something and you know they trying to be funny. They think it's funny, so they say it. It's like, oh, you trying to be funny. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna reply back to you.
But
and
what
be
I'm asking
funny.
you is, what has
that
trans
scenario,
people
that
said
makes
to you
sense, but
that has
yeah.
made you late? What has a trans
nothing,
person ever done?
nothing.
So
They never nothing.
that's what I'm asking, is that
I
you're
told
just
you I was scared of
inciting.
them, right? You didn't hear me? I
So
said
you
walk away.
Yeah, so what it is, you fear what you don't
Scared
understand
of
right now. You don't understand it, so you fear it.
Nah, it's not that. Just that just like it's kind of creepy.
It's kind of
But
what
it's
it is.
creepy because you don't.
Yeah, you're right.
You don't understand it. You
Yeah.
don't understand why you're doing it, how you doing it, how do you function. You got titties and a dick. How do you pee? Like, how do you have sex? Like, what do you do? All that shit. You don't know none of that.
You got to give a fuck less.
Yeah.
Probably right.
Either that.
I mean,
Then
yeah,
you got two
just,
options. You
you
either
know.
need to give a fuck less, or you need to go get your answers.
Nah, I don't need to go get
Then you
married.
need to stop giving a fuck about it.
I
That ain't your
definitely
business.
need
That ain't your business. Then
I definitely need that.
I mean, what would
it
be
ain't
the
your
problem?
fucking
I mean,
business.
What would be the problem with getting your answers? I mean, you can
It doesn't
only-
mean
Let's
that
be
you
honest.
like. Let me tell
I
you
know
something.
every
Let's
person.
be
I know
honest.
every
Let
person's
me do this.
journey
Trannies be
is
beating up
different.
dudes now. They be knocking dudes out now.
Is that what you worried about, getting knocked out and beat up by him?
Shit, yeah.
So what are you?
Yes,
But that's what I'm saying.
about,
Nigga,
so
just
you
don't
worried
do.
about a dude in a dress, fucking hitting you with a
Knocking me
fucking
the hell
roundhouse
off.
kick, and now you
Yeah.
on World Star,
Bro,
Like,
how about just don't do nothing offensive? That's like a white person being like, I'm afraid to talk to black people, short black people with beards, because they knock people the fuck out. And you be like, bro, just don't do no shit that'll make, like, don't do no weird shit.
You right. You probably right.
It's like if you had a friend that was like, "Oh, Verge, I don't really hang out with bald black dudes. Black dudes with no hair be tripping." You be like, "Nigga, the fuck they don't be tripping?" They be, nah, nigga, I know about them. They just kind of creepy and scary. How they ain't got no hair? It's just like what happened to their hair? Where it go?
I mean, I guess you could say it's rude.
It's just stupid shit like that. That's just ignorance.
But that joke is a joke.
Nah, ignorance is ignorance also.
Your
joke was from ignorance, yes, nigga. You were afraid of trannies. That's why you cracking the joke.
I mean, it was still funny though.
No, it's not. It's a deflection.
A lot of people laugh at that joke.
That's like a top surface joke.
I'm good for jokes, but your thing is not like you just coming at
be
them. Be
creative with it. Yeah, be creative about it.
Like,
learn some stuff about them, and then you can make real good jokes about them. It's not good jokes like that.
Can't do that.
Wherever this is. Wait, who is it?
I don't know.
So we got like 2 minutes left. I probably don't care about this person's opinion. Who is this?
Hello?
Who's this?
It's Alex.
Yo, Alex. What's the deal, bro?
Hey, yo. Bro, I'm going to tell you right now, nigga, a joke is a joke till come back and bite you on your butt cheeks.
There you go. You talking about trannies right now, so that's the last thing you want is somebody biting you on your butt cheeks. That's the last one.
We living in the cold world right now, nigga.
That's
if you're a straight man, you have no rights.
And we not even gonna do that real quick. What we gonna do is we gonna say that for next week because it's 5 o'clock, bro. So I do appreciate you because I got all my motherfucking rights and I'm straight as Indian hair. So God bless you, though, my nigga. Appreciate you calling in. TJ, hang up on this nigga so we can end this show, man. Alex, I love you, my brother. I'm gonna holler at you.
Oh yeah,
but,
he jumped out the gym earlier.
Yeah, okay. Alex just walked in like as a straight black man in 29. Click, click, nigga.
Damn.
Click.
I don't even have nowhere
you
near
better
the time
put that
to
on
have
your
that
Instagram live story, nigga. You called in with 60 seconds left and said, straight men ain't got no rights.
You got to do that early, my nigga.
Click. God bless y'all. We will see y'all next week.
I don't have shit else.
Close out.
What the
Alex just walked in and
bro, I ain't got no outro music today. This is smoke. Y'all
nigga.
good. We good for the day. Goodbye. What?
He was about to go in. He was ready.